Yembrenie, Yemamu Aiko, Yemamu Aiko, Yembrenie, 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 Kriafua, Yembrenie, Kriafua, Yembrenie, Kriafua, Yembrenie, Kriafua, Yembrenie, 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 Yemamu Aiko, Yemamu Aiko, Yembrenie, 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 Yana na 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 no, Kriajumana wadi.
Welcome to Farmers Time TV program, your flagship agricultural TV program, which is geared towards promoting agriculture in Ghana and beyond. My name is Seth Obing Agoto. Let's take a short commercial break. We will be back. Farmers Time TV series.
Agrek dear Ayarepa. So be adding who remember wow, now wow minus.
Into Kuyajumano, it is any other business.
Say Kuyafuni, why ready? Agriculture, ye you may be a, oh yes, a yana ye meow, in Yasika ah, or Chobimpo, ya bosum ejuma.
Me and find your politics. Undanigalam say no, and ye Kuyajuma. Woman trying to get to say, Ejuman, Wejuma or Hopa.
It is why we school now TV, so Kuyajuma na ebebow.
Me potria madam notice, so mean Jan Koyajuma for Frobia, men yada.
Okay, any needed you and the past, and walk a toddy or Chiaka. Unco pension, or pension the Daway.
Yen you tonight, ban. Yen fire and wish I can.
Equiafo, Yembre, Quiaya,
Kriafua, Yembrenie, Kriafua, Yembrenie, Kriafua.
Welcome back to Farmers Time TV program. As the name goes, Farmers Time. So it's time for us to speak with farmers and people in the agric industry. I mean stakeholders in the agric industry. And today we have some wonderful gentlemen who are here to grace the occasion on this program. With me today on Farmers Time, I have Reverend Mark Nyantechi. He's a seasoned banker and now an entrepreneur. He's the MD of ABC Oyeasase Limited and is the local rep for SD Fet. We'll find out from him what SD Fet means. But then we also have Mr. Felix Nketia. He's an agricultural engineer, worked with MOFA, which is Ministry of Food and Agriculture, and an agricultural engineer. He's also a local rep of SD Fet. And the icing on the cake is Mr. Mevlot Hilmi. He's a businessman and international trade consultant. Wow, wonderful. Executive consultant from Turkey. So today I'm graced with some great people here. And also I have Mr. Murat. He's a businessman, a high agriculture engineer, and SD Fet Turkey. Wow. Gentlemen, welcome to Farmers Time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm really honored to have you on this show.
Thank you. Me too.
Yes, within a short notice, you've graced this occasion.
Thank you.
I'll start with the host, which is Rev Bismarck. That's how I'm going to call you on the show, Rev Bismarck. Well, from all that I've seen, I've gotten a profile of your company, which is ABC Oyeasase Limited. And I could also see that there's SD Fet as you being the rep. What is the collaboration between you and SD Fet?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on the show, and then your viewers as well.
Thank you.
ABC Oyeasase, as you rightly said, it's a Ghanaian company owned by 4 directors, of which I am the managing director. Basically, ABC Oyeasase is into the promotion of agricultural products. So when you see SD Fet by it is not far from fetch, because SD Fet is our foreign counterparts coming from all the way from Turkey, and they are into agricultural products. And then also we could go beyond the agricultural product by even adding irrigation systems.
Wow.
So having ABC Oyeasase together with SDFET, it's something that we have a common agenda. That is the main reason why you see SDFET and ABC Oyeasase.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I know that Ghana, the agri sector, has a very big deficit when it comes to irrigation systems and fertilizer products.
Sure.
I'll come to you,
Okay.
Mr.
Thank you. Mev.
Melvin.
Yeah. My friends call me here Mev. It's easier.
Then I'll be very fine to call you
Mev.
that. I'll be very fine to call you that.
Okay.
What inspired this collaboration? What brought forth this idea of collaborating with ABC Oyeasase Limited?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So before that, I have to mention that I am a Ghanaian. I'm a Ghanaian also.
You're a Ghanaian?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Then before then?
Before, my adventure with Ghana started 20 years ago.
20 years?
When I first came here for a big holding company, I was managing that company in Turkey. We had a project here. It was those days for furniture. And my partner, an agent from Holland, we came to Ghana together for the project. It was my first time that I was impressed a lot. And I said, Ghana must be my target country. From those days, Ghana is my target country. And I'm coming to Ghana every year 4 times, 5 times, sometimes 6 times. So really I love Ghana. And what I do here is I'm bringing delegations from Turkey to Ghana in different sectors. So from Ghana to Turkey at the same time, and hosting them and doing B2B meetings and trying to improve Turkey and Ghana business
relationship.
Then let's talk about a little bit my country, Turkey. Turkey, you know, is the, what we say, center of the world, because it is connecting Asia and Europe together. Also, we are really close to Middle East, Middle Asia, and many countries around. Turkey is a mixture of cultures.
Okay.
And my hometown, Konya, is in the middle of Turkey, and it's an agricultural city. Because we are supplying now about 20% of all of the wheat, barley, and some other cereals of Turkey in Konya. So because of that, everybody in Konya and their families, most of them, are farmers.
Wow.
Farmers. From childhood, we learn this. But of course, in Turkey, we live the same problems like Ghana is now living. About watering, about irrigation systems, about fertilizing, about know-how, technology, mechanization.
Yeah.
But like my partner, Mr. Murat, now I will give the words to him later. He's high agricultural engineer, and he's farmer also. So in Turkey in general, we are cultivating 100 million hectares in Turkey every year.
Every year?
Every year. And 10 million hectares of all of this is in my hometown, Konya.
How big is Konya?
Konya is very big. You know, Konya is the biggest as an area, as area in Turkey. Population is not as much as the land, but the land is very big and flat.
Okay.
I hope I really invite you to Konya to see. And then we make program also, parallel program in Konya, because lot of farms, you will see incredible. We are using high technology, mechanization. So what inspired us to come here? I love Ghana. This is the first reason. Second, Mr. Murat is a businessman, and then he was intending to enter African market. And I said, we must enter from Ghana. Because I know Ghana very well. This is his first time. Then we are here to bring our know-how and products and technology and implementations and all of them to make Ghana agriculture more fertile. And one of them is to realize irrigation systems and irrigation. So this inspired me to come here. And also, besides this, We have a lot of common relationship, common attitudes, common behaviors together with Africa and Turkey. We are trying to set up this bridge, between Africa and Turkey. And our president also, Mr. Erdogan, he is insisting on this too much because he is in the power for the last 22 years. Then from the first days, it started, to increase Africa and Turkey relationship. And then now we really have very good relationship between Turkey and Ghana. Turkish Airlines is flying here much. There are investments here. What can I say is in 2023, 2023, we were the champion investor in Ghana as Turkey. Yes. Not China, not India, not Europe. It's Turkey. So it was the biggest investors in Ghana. Yes. So we are really improving. Okay. So we want to furnish this with agriculture, and then we are here for the last 7-8 years. We saw the fields, we saw the farms, we met farmers, and we met associations. So Mr. Murat now had an idea, because we didn't come here to sell and go. This is not our attitude. We want to come, do something together, and share all together, and leave some of the profit here. We don't want to take everything back.
So these are the main points why you are here to collaborate with the local industry players to see that agriculture moves to its next level.
Of course, because we need them. Because we are not from here, they are local, so they know the market better than us. They have relationship, they have contacts. So we will improve both sides. We will also improve ourselves, we will improve the system, and we will improve Ghana agriculture.
Okay, let me come to the local side. Mr. Nketia, how will this partnership improve access to modern farming techniques for local farmers, since you are more into the engineering part of agriculture?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Seth. Let me just take this opportunity to thank you, and also thank your viewers and your listeners. Yes, I'm a trained agriculturalist, engineer from Cuba, and if you look at when this government took power, the first the idea that they had was to empower the youth into agriculture and to use agriculture as a means of economic development. And if you want to use agriculture as a means of development, you cannot go with this local attitude of agriculture, like who are catalyzes and using the
peasant,
that kind of system,
subsistence farming.
It makes farming very difficult. It doesn't become attractive. Yes, so I am on the view that we are always finding a way to collaborate with people who want to bring new technology so that our farmers can be able to embrace it and improve their yields and make farming more easier. This means that a lot of people, when they see that, yes, somebody is producing maybe tomatoes with a small scale, but with appropriate technology, and it's getting yield, so you can see that within the production chain, it's making an impact. So everybody will be interested in coming to it. Not all can go into white-collar job.
Yes.
But if you look at the global agricultural employment, agric employs massive people in the world, and also support people in terms of feed and other things. And look at the government intervention of Feed Ghana program. It means that you need to come up with some kind of technology which people will be interested in it. Because you cannot come out and say that I want to do this and there's no proper technology that will be attached to it. A lot of people is, in Africa or in Ghana, a lot of people are scared in agriculture or farming because they believe that in those days farming is a when you want to punish somebody.
Negative perception.
When you want to punish somebody, you give him a hoe and cutlass to go and, when a child is punished in the school, you give him cutlass to go and read. So that perception is still in the mind of people. So we think that the LD Fed has come at the right time where the government is also into the economic recovery with agriculture. So based upon that, we are trying to push our weight behind it and make it a success. Yes.
I'll come to Mr. Murat. You have done some feasibility studies in terms of knowing the region, how agriculture is practiced. How do you assess Ghana's potential for agriculture in general?
Okay, very clear. So let me translate.
That will be fine for me.
Gana'nın bugüne kadarki 3-5 günde gördünüz yani tarımla alakalı potansiyeli nedir sizce? Pardon. Yes.
Tabii Afrika olarak benim Afrika'ya ilk gelişim.
This is my first time in Africa.
Beklediğimden beklediğimin çok üstünde bir Afrika buldum.
I found more than I expected.
Wow.
Yes.
Tabii
sure.
Tarım alanında biraz geri diyebiliriz. Diğer Avrupa ülkelerine veya diğer dünya ülkelerine göre.
So compared to other countries, some European countries and also Turkey, we can say unfortunately, agriculture is not as improved as our countries.
Fakat bunu ben olumlu düşünüyorum.
But this is not negative.
Çünkü
this is positive.
Çünkü olumlu olmasının sebebi şu. Hepsi bakir olarak tüketilmeden mevcut halde duruyor.
Because the lands are zero, virgin now, so they are waiting to be cultivated.
We have vast land without
a lot of big lands. Really, I saw it by myself also.
Gerek su kaynakları olsun, gerek toprak yapıları, toprak kalitesi ve gerekse iklimleri olsun. Tarım için çok elverişli bir alana sahipler.
So the lands are very suitable for agriculture because you have water, which we don't have in Turkey now.
Yes.
And the soil is very fertile, so the lands are very big, and the climate conditions are very nice, really. So these are all advantages.
Bizde Türkiye'de bizim Ulu Önder Atatürk'ümüz Türkiye'nin kurtarıcısı diye bahsettiğimiz insan bundan 1920'li yıllarda köylü milletin efendisidir diye bir söz söylemiş.
Now there is a saying from our founder Atatürk. It was in 1922s. He said the farmer is the king of the countries, or king of the countries, or how can I say provinces. So we always accept the farmers as king, and we really respect to the farmers too much in Turkey.
Tabii Gana'da bu araziler halihazırda kullanılmadığı için çiftçiler daha efendiliğe geçememiş. Ancak yakın bir zamanda, önümüzdeki günlerde inanıyorum ki Gana'da çiftçiler bu en önde gelenlerden olacaktır.
So for now, we cannot say that the farmers are getting the right necessary interest because they are not farming. They are not farming in a systematic way, and they are not evaluating all the farmlands, not cultivating in a fertile way. But when everything happens and realized, the farmers will be the top of the community. We believe that. It happened like this in Turkey because we lived these things before.
Yeter ki ellerindeki arazilerin ve ülkelerinin kıymetini bilsinler.
So we have to know the value of the lands and our country. So you really have a very valuable country. I have to say you this.
Thank you.
Fertility also and very valuable, and then friendly, very friendly.
Friendly environment.
Friendly environment, safe. That's very important. Safety. I have been traveling for the last 30 years to more than 150 countries until today. I have traveled. I know the world, but Ghana has a different place in me.
That's
really,
good.
Very interesting.
Then I'm very proud to be a Ghanaian.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, then and I'll still come back to you. What specific irrigation technologies are you introducing to our system here? What technologies are you introducing?
Okay. So I will ask this to Mr. Murat again. I know, of course, I know.
Yes,
but technically, he must understand in one or two words. He must explain in one or two words.
Yes. Yeah. So
nasıl teknikler öneriyorsun sulamayla alakalı?
Are you introducing?
Tabii şimdi teknolojide oldukça biraz gerideyiz. Teknolojide öncelikli olarak bir traktörle, bir ekim makinesiyle, tarım makinalarıyla devreye girmek gerekiyor.
So as technology, of course, we are not enough now. As Ghana, we are talking. When I am talking, when I say we, it means me, we, Ghana.
Ghana, yeah.
Because we have to have a tractor, for example, for a land tractor, and planting machines, for example, and irrigation systems, fertilizers. These are the things that you will need normally.
Sulama sistemlerinin özelinde inceleyecek
But about
olursak,
irrigation systems specifically,
şu an artık Türkiye'de ve gelişmiş ülkelerde suyu açıktan götürmek diye, açıktan araziyi sulamak diye bir şey kalmadı.
now in Turkey and also in most of European countries, you cannot find that they are watering the farms outside, or they are watering without any system. It is very old-fashioned. It's very
tamamen
old-fashioned.
borunun içine girdi.
And the water is now fully in the pipe. In the pipe.
Okay.
Yes, the pipe is carrying the water.
Çünkü artık dünyada su çok kıymetli.
Because water is very valuable in the world.
Kanada'da bol harcama şansımız yok.
And in
Mutlaka
Ghana,
suyu boruya almamız gerekir.
even in Ghana, of course, we also don't have luxury to spend the water. Yes, also, there is a water, but we don't have the luxury to spend it, without any system.
Kanada bu kısımda başlanması gereken 2 tane metot var. Bir tanesi sprinkler sistem.
There are two methods at the beginning for irrigation system. First one is sprinkler system. Yes.
Bir diğeri de damla sulama sistemi.
And the other one is drip irrigation systems. Drip irrigation. Yes. You know that.
Tabii center pivot veya pivot dediğimiz sistemler
There
var.
are private
Toprak altı damla sulama sistemleri.
Underground irrigation systems also.
Bunlar tamamen otomasyona dönmüş sistemleri var. Arazinin otomatik sulayan birçok sistemler var ama biz 2 tanesini Kanada temel olarak almayı hedefliyoruz.
Okay. There are others also, full automation, but that is too much luxury for now.
Okay.
The full automation, we are managing with your telephone.
Telephone or your mobile phone.
Mobile phone.
Okay.
But now we will focus in Ghana on these two.
The
drip and sprinklers.
And the sprinklers. Okay.
Bu iki sistemin yaygınlaşması halinde ve bunun yaygınlaşması için de özellikle bir yandan haritaya da bakıyorum.
Yeah.
Bu bölgelerin her birinde örnek projeler oluşturulması lazım. Bir hacker'dan 1 ton alan çiftçi bu örnek projelerde 5 ton 6 ton alındığını gördüğünde bu sistemlerin yayılması biraz daha hızlı olacaktır.
So we have to start with establishing pilot regions, pilot farms,
pilot
lands.
Okay.
Because now the farmer is getting one, but when we do this, it will get 6-7 times more.
Okay.
Yes, from 1 acre, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bu metotlarla ve değişik uygulamalarla alakalı gene herhalde devam edeceğimiz için ben sorulara göre gideyim.
I think we will go on about the methods and applications. So we will come back again.
Okay. Thank you very much. Rev, let me come to you. How do you see this collaboration, its impact on employment and our local settings? What is this collaboration going to, give us as the locals here?
Thank you very much. I think that this collaboration, to me or to us, it has come at the right time. Because one, apart from giving some kind of employment to our youth, we are also looking at the government's flagship program. What government wants to do in terms of making sure that there's enough food for everybody.
Yeah.
So with the kind of collaboration that we are having, because they have the technology, we have the lands, we have the people, So once human resources, once we collaborate and transfer knowledge, it means that production is going to go up. Because if you look at it, when we visited some of the farms, we realized that the kind of methods that are being used means that you are not getting the needed yield. But with this collaboration, you are going to maximize yield. Very. And at the end of the day, once we are able to get enough yield, it means that Ghana will be happy.
Yes.
I mean, today we had the opportunity to visit the minister, and he was telling us that truly, if somebody gets satisfied in terms of has enough to eat, you will not think anything evil.
Yes.
So that is the main reason why we went all the way to Turkey to make sure that we have this particular arrangement to bring to Ghana, not any other country, but Ghana first, so that we have enough food basket, enough food for our system. So that is the main reason why. To me, it's divine. I mean, the timing is now.
Now, that's it.
Timing is
Mr. Nketia, you are more into the engineering part of it. So, from the farmer's perspective, what is these farmers going to also gain from this partnership, from the farmer's perspective?
See, thank you very much. You see, this is what we call precision agriculture.
That is it.
When a farmer is introduced to a farmer-friendly equipment or machinery, whatever technology is given to them, they will benefit because, as initially stated, if a farmer is doing about 1 acre of vegetable and they're rain-fed, you know, agriculture is predominantly rain-fed and all those things, so it affects a lot of productivity. If there's a rainfall failure, you know, now the term that we're using, climate change.
Climate change.
You know, we have different things of, explain that. Because the world is coming to an end. So it's a very change. And this is not the first time we experience some of these things. It has happened before. Because as the good book said, there's nothing new under the sun. But always, whenever there is changes, that's why engineers and people who are into engineering firms have to find solution to problems. Because definitely we know that there's going to be a problem. In God's own mind, when He created the first couple, the place that He gave to them, the garden where they were staying, there was a stream, which means that it was used that water. The water is for they are found in the
system.
So that thing was there that long time before. But we don't even with their using usage of bullocks, using the plow, you know, in that stone age, they were able to have that kind of idea. Look, we have been asked to go out from where we were established to get everything that we wanted. But now we don't have those things again. So what we have to do, we have to invent something. So this new technology of the we have something called fertigation. Okay, fertilizer will be added into the filter system, where while we're using the irrigation, it's still fertilizer. So it means one particular job
one stone that we use
to kill our pests. These are some of the things that anytime that you see somebody says, I want to bring some technology to our farmers, we those who are technical might be able to identify this. Is it a farmer friendly or not? And means we know that it's a farmer friendly. And if it's a farmer friendly, how is it going to be used? We have gone through the nitty-gritties and we have realized that this is going to help our farmers to improve their productivity, to also bring the food to our national basket, and it's going to help us, all of us. So that is why we are.
Thank you. Yes. This is very really appealing. I believe if we take these partnerships very serious, because we have the lands, as you said, we have the lands, we have the human resources, we have dedicated people who are really ready to go on the field. For me, I've gone round farms, I've gone round the slums, I've spoken with the youth. All they need is such partnerships and some government interventions that will help them move from the slums onto the field to cultivate. And we all know that Ghana and Africa is the hub of agriculture. That is what I believe in.
And home.
And home. You understand? So this is the time that since the government has brought up this very good flagship program that we are all looking up to make sure as stakeholders to ensure that it succeed and make very good impact.
When you come that point, sorry, I'm cutting. I forgot to say, or I will say now. As I told you before, we are not here only to sell. We are here to bring know-how, technology, and training. Training of the farmers, training of the business people. Because without training, you cannot establish a system. But in agriculture, there must be a systematic, both in irrigation, both fertilizing, both cultivating. It's a culture. It's a system, It's a habit. So to give this habit, we must start educating maybe the childhood, maybe the children from, as we have spoken to the Ministry of Agriculture now today, he was also, His Excellency was mentioning about this, some training, some educational issues, because they have to know what they are doing and what they will do. So it's very important, and then this is a solidarity, and this is also a social responsibility project for us, for them, for you, for everybody. This is a social responsibility. When we approach this as social responsibility, we will be successful. But when we approach this only as business to earn money, let's take the money and go, we will not be very successful.
I'm happy you said that. This is a flagship project that you're embarking on. And for us as Farmers Time TV program, we are already doing it. And you are putting the icing on the cake. Anytime, any day, this is what we want to do. To tell people about the good things in agriculture for everybody to go into it. But before then, we go for a short commercial break. Okay. But before we go, when we come back, I'll ask you about the sustainability of this project. Okay. Let's go for a short commercial break.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Farmers Time TV series.
Agrek deɛ ɛyɛ ade pa sɛ obiara de ne ho wura mu a ɛbɛboa wo na aboa wo man no nso
nti akuadwuma no ɛte sɛ any other business.
Sɛ kuafoɔ ni hɔ a ɛbɛdɛ didi. Agriculture yɛ adwuma bi a Oyeasase ɛyɛ na yɛ ne yɛ mmea ho a enya sika wom a ɔkyɛ obi mpo a ɔyɛ bosom adwuma.
Me mfa nyɛ politics. Undani galamsey no ɛyɛ kuadwuma. Wɔn ntratra ghetto sɛ adwuma ni adwuma wɔ hɔ paa.
Ɛte sɛ wɔwie school na wotifi a so kuadwuma mu na ɛbɛboa wo.
Me potri a me da no te sɛ o se me njan ko yɛ adwuma foforo bi a me nya da.
Okuani na ediduane pa. Okuani wɔkɔtɔ ade otua ka. Wonkɔ pension, wo pension da wa wu.
Yɛn youth na yɛba no. Yɛn fa yɛn ho hyɛ kuaya no mu.
Kuafo, yɛbrɛ. Kuaya. Ɛno ne Ghana fake. Kuafo, yɛmbrɛ nie. Kuafo, yɛmbrɛ nie. Kuafo.
Well, welcome back to Farmers Time TV program. My name is Seth Obinyakutu. Before we went on the commercial break, Mr. Merv was on the floor, and I would like to ask again. You have a very nice project for Ghana.
Yeah.
For us here, sustaining projects is always a challenge. How do you, or what plans do you have in terms of sustaining this flagship program?
Thank you. So when we come to the sustainability, that's a very detailed headline. So because of that, I have to explain this in a very detailed way.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
Now we are always thinking for long term. In Turkey also we are doing this because short term plans will not take you too much. So we are always thinking future. So what we will do, and then especially for some sectors, specific sectors like agriculture, you must always plan future and then think globally and think for long term and plan for long term.
That's it.
So of course, this sustainability will not be supplied only by us, because our power maybe will not be enough to realize this. So because of that, what we have done until today, since last week we arrived here, first we have visited our Turkish ambassador to Accra, to Ghana, Mr. Hussein.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sending my regards to him from here. And Mr. Talha, also commercial consular. So with my partners, with our local partners here, we discussed this also there. And they said they are also with us. They are also with us.
Which means the Turkish embassy
also
very fantastic.
Very interesting, because wherever I travel in the world, I first go to the embassies. Okay. Our ambassadors I visit, because they are here.
Yeah,
you know?
they are the representative.
They are representing our country. They are here. They are representing also Turkish businessmen, Turkish business. So this was the first. Then the second, today we made our negotiations. Very important it was. Minister of Agriculture, His Excellency Mr. Eric Kopo.
Okay.
And also with Minister of Interior, His Excellency Mr. Mubarak Mohammed Mutaka. So he accepted us.
Okay.
These are very important things, you know, for us also very important. Then what we have discussed there, we have discussed this headline, sustainability, yes. And then how we will spread agriculture idea in the society together.
Okay.
So, as I told you before, only our effort will not be enough to do this. So we need support from our partners locally. So you will give the words to them after about this, and then from government, from minister, and fortunately, and I'm really happy that the Honorable the President, His Excellency Mr. Mahama, also is a farmer. You know? So I'm following him, and I hope we will get the support from him also, because he is really into farming. You know, this is very important. You should love farming. If you don't love, okay, this will not be a very long-term relationship. So we have projects, and these associations requested from us that do you have something to give us today? You know, today give us, because waiting, you know. Hungry to get this. So we said, okay, we will, but we have to make some press studies. Then what we will give to supply this sustainability is, first, of course, we saw the farms and we met farmers, and then, for example, we saw the rivers, the water in the river, dams, like this, you know. So we have some solutions. Mr. Murat, especially, I will now, after finish, then give him the word, because he's engineer, you know, he's looking from the engineer eyes. So we will submit a project, not one only, maybe more than one project, and then one by one, step by step, as a roadmap, together with all these associations. We will try to find the solutions. You will ask, for example, something like this: are you the only one who can do this? Not, of course, me. I am not me only. Not Mr. Murat. Not Mr. Mat. Not Mr. Felix. I'm not the only one who can do this. Of course, everybody can do it. A lot of companies in Turkey, a lot of companies in Europe, China, everywhere in the world. Okay, and then a lot of farmers, a lot of professors in Ghana also. But this is just a piece of the responsibility that we take. That just to start at the beginning. Then when it starts, no problem, everybody will handle, okay? So it will be the project of everybody.
Okay.
I'm not looking for my name only, you know. Oh, you did it, okay, it's good. It's not, you know. So we are here not to promote ourselves. We are here to improve Ghana's agriculture together with a partnership, together with a friendship with Turkey and Ghana. So let us ask Mr. Murat what kind of sustainability
from the perspective.
How we will plan, for example.
From the perspective of the engineer perspective. So you can ask him.
Yeah, I will in Turkish. maybe I will learn Ghanaian language.
Then you should. Because for 20 years here.
I will. Yes, very short time.
Yeah.
Yani bu durumda işte sürekliliği sağlayabilme adına bir mühendis gözüyle bu olay nasıl burada planlanabilir? Yani tarımda süreklilik ve dayanıklılık uzun dönemde. Ben şey diye anlattım. Biz işte burada bakanlıklar destekledi, bilmem ne oldu. Bunları böyle hep beraber ele alıyoruz şeklinde. Yes.
Şimdi tarımda sürekliliği sağlamak tabii ki kazanmaya bağlı bir şey. Yani çiftçi ucundan kazanmaya başladığı zaman bunun ardı arkası zaten hızlı bir şekilde gelecektir.
So when the farmer start to earn, get profit from farming, the sustainability will also come after this, because they will own it, you know. They will
devamlılıkta
happy.
Devamlılıkta hiçbir sorun görmüyorum. Ben başlangıçta sorun görüyorum.
So Mr. Murat is not seeing any problem in the continuity. He see that there is maybe a problem at the beginning to start because there is a Turkish saying, when you start you finished 50% of the work. Yes. That's the Turkish saying.
Şimdi diyelim ki 10 ekar bir alanınız var.
There is 10 acre of land, for example.
Burada çiftçimiz şu an tamamıyla yağışa bağımlı bir çiftçilik yapıyor.
Now it's all related to rain season.
Ve teknolojiden de çok uzak olması
and there is no technology.
Bizim aldığımız verimlerin %20 oranında verimler alıyoruz.
Maybe the 20% of the fertility that we get in Turkey.
Dolayısıyla da karlılıkları çok düşüyor.
So because of that there is no profitability.
Her işte olduğu gibi tarım içinde bu geçerli. Yaptığınız bir işten yeterli bir kar elde edemiyorsanız ona karşı isteğiniz düşük olacak.
So in every business it is like this. We are business people. If you are not earning, you know, what you do, of course, as business or farm, no problem. You will not be very happy and you will maybe finish.
Ama düzgün başlangıçlar yapıp oradan şu anki kazançları 4 kata 5 kata çıkardığımız zaman.
So when we make a very true start systematically, and when we increase the income 5, 6 times, 7 times, 10 times more.
Normal çiftçiyi bırakın, siz bile tarıma yöneleceksiniz.
Not normal farmer, even you also will go into farming.
Yes.
Everybody will do it. Because we'll see the profitability.
The value chain is big.
The value chain is big.
So everybody can fit.
So we didn't go that point. Just I will add, because we are talking about value chain. Now, in Turkey, there are some products that we do not produce, or we cannot forever, like mango, like avocado. Try, for example, cocoa, for example, it's not suitable. Then we import. This value chain is very important. You also have very big chance in export of these fruits. So this is another chance. Then, with this sustainability, with profitability, this will bring new clients, because everywhere in Turkey, in Europe, the agricultural lands are decreasing, but there is technology, then they are getting the same fertility. But when the time comes, we will lose. So Africa is virgin here, zero. So it is the warehouse of food, as I mentioned.
It's a hub.
Yes, it's a hub.
Burada bir şey de eklemek gerekirse, tabii bu dediklerimiz hızlı bir süreç değil, yavaş yavaş olacak.
The things that we are talking now will not be in a very fast way. It needs time.
Yavaş yavaş kazandıkça da teknolojiyi satın almaya imkanları doğacak.
So when the farmers they start earning slowly, they will invest in technology. They will find chance to invest in technology.
Eğer ömrümüz varsa bir 10 sene sonra tekrar böyle program yapma şansımız olsa.
And if we leave and if we come again 10 years later and if we do a program like this.
Bu programla o günü yan yana koyduğumuzda.
And when we compare this program and that program.
Ne demek istediğimi
we will see the difference.
That is it.
We will see the difference. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. For what you said now, that is for the whole project. Sure. Let's move into the local side.
Okay.
Rev, Would you answer? Yes,
sure.
Yes, Mr. Ketia, you can.
Yes, there's in a business trend, it's something 3-8, and that is what ABC is very keen to that.
Yeah.
We have the accessibility, availability, and affordability.
Okay.
Okay. These are the things that make project or program sustainable.
Okay.
If ABC, as we've commenced, we make sure that the product is always available and you can access it in every corner of this country, and also the competitively the price will be affordable. Also, to make it more sustainable is now the environment is very clear for anybody who is a serious business to develop.
Yeah.
First, the current government, thanks to the President Mahama, His Excellency, and the Minister of Agriculture, what they have done now, that they have created the neighboring environment for people to go into agriculture.
Yes.
Now, we are looking at the school feeding, school school farms, feeding farms, and even nice we visited.
Which is the institutional farms?
Yes, we visited when we visited the minister today, he said it's only Ghana police that has not come. They are even bringing them on board now. Because initially, police has the police farms, we have the prison farms, and the lands are there. So while this technology is available, there could be expansion of whatever, at the farming program that you want to do. So if, once I've said ABC is ready to fit in any of these structures within the ministry and the government, environment, free environment that he has created. So that will also make the product more sustainable, and you can continue with it. So that comes. Thank you.